by Rajbhog Foods.
Welcome back to Community Roundup. हिंदू मंदिर ऑफ ग्रेटर शिकागो में ऑर्गेनाइज की गई a special workshop on mudras as therapy and book signing program by Indu Arora. इस मौके पर famous योग therapist and master teacher इंदु ने टीवी एशिया से की खास बातचीत. Here are the excerpts.
थेरेपिस्ट एंड मास्टर टीचर इंदु अरोरा की गाइडेंस में हिंदू टेम्पल ऑफ ग्रेटर शिकागो में ऑर्गेनाइज की गई एक स्पेशल वर्कशॉप ऑन मुद्रास एज थेरेपी, जहां कम्युनिटी मेंबर्स को योग के इस इम्पोर्टेंट टेक्निक के बारे में गाइड किया इंदु अरोरा ने.
It is this kind of knowledge is considered to be Shashwat, Anadi and Nitya. We cannot trace it back to time, and the journey to self-exploration is also similar. It cannot be bound by the number of years you have put in the practice. So I would say, since I became aware that there is something called self, there is a constant seeking of that, and everything else is a path, the path towards that goal. We are trained to look for answers outside, Vandana ji, but the solution always comes from within. So as long as we will seek the answers outside and will have the external exploration, we may reach heights, but we may not reach the depths that we are. And until we are grounded in the depth that we are, there will always be restlessness, there will always be unrest, there will always be this chaos, because we are in the era of reaction, not in the era of response. And the distance between reaction and response is the pause that we take to understand what's going on. The day we will give ourselves that pause, the gift of that pause, things will start to shift.
Yoga is not a study of sutras, it is the study of self. No matter how many books you have read or how many trainings you have done, finally anything make real sense when teaching becomes experience. कुछ यही कहना है इंदु अरोरा का.
Yoga is samatvam. It is not about extreme this or extreme that. That will still, when you work on a pendulum, you can go towards extreme success, which is not bad, or extreme spirituality, which is not bad either. But we need to know that they both are extreme ends. And whenever you're on extreme end, nothing stays. Things stay in the center when you are centered. There has to be balance. There has to be samatvam. There has to be this middle path that people have to take. You cannot renounce everything and go into the jungles, and you cannot renounce yourself and go outside. You have to keep a balance of inside and outside. That is what will bring the center. And that is the need of the time. And it's nature. The universal energy works that way. It will bring chaos,
right?
And it will bring chaos, it will stir up, and it will stay you by stirring you up.
साथ ही बातों बातों में इंदु ने यहाँ बताया अपनी बुक मुद्रा दी सीक्रेट सीक्रेट्स के बारे में.
In all the travels sharing about yoga, there was lot of awareness of asanas, as we all have seen, whether it is through media or through trainings or in many other ways. There is so much focus on asana, and there is some focus on pranayama also. There was one thing which I thought is so simple for people to practice and yet so powerful to bring results, and that is mudra. And that is what I found missing in the practices, the practice of mudra, which is so simple and so powerful, which is also the beginning, because it begins with the mudra, it begins with the position, and it is also the culmination. It ends in the state of mind. So I felt there is a need. There is a need for this subject to be brought into light, and that's all. I'm simply sharing my experiences, and with the hope that my experiences serve whosoever meet me on this path.
Go within, nothing has the greatest power to heal but self. यही है मैसेज इंदु का. According to her, in yoga, you also discover that you are not separate from the oneness. The connection between Jivatma, the individual soul, with Paramatma, the supreme soul, is realized.
योग की तरह एक प्राइसलेस